my no-dose pills. Stay awake. I have to stay awake. Because if I fall asleep, I'm not waking up. I ran a different way this time. I feel like Freddy wants me to find something. I can't sleep. Just can't go into this. Good night. Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, here we are once again. It's time to talk Nightmare on Elm Street 2, released in 1985. By far my least favorite out of the franchise, I have to say. It's definitely one that I've never been fond of, for a very obvious, blatant reason. And I'll get into that in my dislikes. But first, I'm going to go ahead and give you my likes, because there's not many of them, but there's a few good things. After rewatching it recently, did discover a few things I didn't notice last time that I actually enjoyed about it this time. Main thing being is Freddy. Freddy is scary as fuck in this movie. I will say that. Robert Englund does a hell of a fucking job as Freddy in part two. He brings all the energy and all the magnetism of Freddy Krueger that we know and love in the first movie 10 times fold in part two. So I gotta say that right off the bat, is that I loved Robert Englund in the second one. He was even scarier, more creepy, and just fucking all out more evil and grotesque and darker in tone as Freddy in this. And this is before we get into the comedic Freddy from part three and all the rest of the series. In this one, he was by far his most lethal and demonic that I think we've ever seen him. Especially the way he creeps and stalks Jesse throughout the entire movie. So that alone right there will put asses in seats back in '85, I'm sure. That was their money shot in the trailer, probably, when he rips his fucking scalp open and shows Jesse his brain and utters that famous line of, "We got work to do, you and I. You got the body, I got the brain." No, I can't do that good of a Freddy impression, but that's my best. So yeah, Freddy is the number one thing I loved about Elm Street 2. The only thing I could say I actually loved about it. Other than that, I'm still using that loosely because I hesitate to even say I liked this movie. But like I said, it's kind of a frustrating sequel to watch for any horror fan, especially an Elm Street fan. And I'm going to go ahead and address the big purple elephant or pink fucking elephant in the room, who gives a fuck. This movie is notoriously known for its gayness. Like, it really is. Like, if you go on Google right now or IMDb and look up gayest horror movie in history or in America, this movie will be at the top of the fucking list. I guarantee you. Look up right now. Pause this video, go on Google, and say, what is the gayest horror movie ever made? And Nightmare on Elm Street 2 will be at the top of the fucking list if it ain't number one. It damn sure is near it. But that's not, like, you can't blame that on the actor Jesse, because that dude's really the victim in this. Not just because of Freddy, but in reality. The director or the writer, one of them, or the producer or somebody, really fucked with this guy to the point where he quit acting altogether after this movie came out. It got so bad he didn't even want to do it no more. They were forcefully feeding him this bullshit subtext of homoerotic shit and undertones of this movie to the point where it wasn't even subtext no more. There was no undertones. It was just blatantly out there for the fucking audience to see. He's supposed to be a straight character with a girlfriend, a love interest in this, but they make his character so fucking gay and so, I don't know how the right way to say this, wimpy as shit. I mean, I know you're going to be frightened for Freddy, but it's almost like they use Freddy Krueger as a metaphor for his homosexuality. To me, that's the way I've always seen Elm Street 2. That's been my theory on this movie, is that It's a story about a young man coming to terms with his homosexuality, and Freddy Krueger embodies that fear of change, that fear of realization of what he really is and who he's meant to be. I mean, and you're going for subtlety here. You're not really nailing it with the tagline for the movie. He's the man of your dreams. And even Jesse in the movie has a line that says, he wants to get in my body. He wants to take over me. Oh, Jesus. And how could we forget that famous fucking dance scene of Jesse when his dad told him to march up to his room and clean that fucking room up, young man. I'm not going to have this shit. We done went through this for the last 3 fucking nights, Jesse. You get up there and you clean that damn room. Shit. There's nothing wrong with that damn boy. Just needs a good swift kick in the ass. That's all. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all this hilarious fucking dance clip of Jesse in Elm Street 2.
How do you like that, Dad?
I need you so bad, baby. This is where you belong. Don't make me wait too long. All night long. Hold me, baby, drive me crazy, touch me all night long, make me love you, kiss and touch me all night long. You're my kind of man.
I'll leave the two of you alone. Excuse me.
I told her you invited me over. I guess maybe I should have called.
That's funny shit right there. Now that right there is funny as fuck. I will say that. That dance is just fucking hilarious. I can watch that anytime on YouTube. Even though, like I said, it's gay as shit, but there's nothing wrong with that. I've got a gay uncle. I've got a gay niece, so I'm not a person that has anything wrong with that. You know, it's just the fact that I didn't like how, like I said, the powers to be forced that so forcefully into this movie. I mean, the death of the coach. He gets stripped naked by Freddy and whipped to death with jump rope, and he has balls thrown at him. Like, come on now. We get it. We get what the fuck you're saying, dude. You ain't got to force feed us this shit. They make Jesse go into a fucking gay bar with bikers and shit looking like they're missing the fucking Village People's Reunion or some shit. You know, it's just like, they throw the shit at your face, you know, to the point where it's annoying. And like I said, the actor Will Patton that played Jesse, I think that's his real name. I'm not sure, but I'll have to go back and check. But anyways, yeah, he was a comment. Cody Leach, you're not the only one that fucks up on videos, man. He was a closet homosexual when this movie came out. That's the reason why he didn't feel comfortable doing the scenes that they made him do. And I don't blame him at all, because it felt like he was forced to do this shit against his will, and it wasn't right. And it ruins the movie for me every time. So that right there, I will say that, is the main thing I have an issue with this movie, is the forced homoerotic undertones. Undertones my ass. It was just right there for the whole fucking world to see, but alright, that's it. The kills, there were some good kills in it. There were some pretty good scenes, some cool visuals, you know, and the actress that played his girlfriend in this, she was awesome. I liked her. She was pretty damn cool. I really enjoyed her. I didn't like her as much as Nancy, but I still thought she was cool. She was great as a love interest for him, you know, a potential love interest anyways. And speaking of her, there's a great scene in this movie where Freddy comes out into the real world. Now, I'll get into my problems with that scene and why it doesn't make any fucking sense according to the lore of this film of the franchise, but without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the awesomeness of the pool scene from A Nightmare on Elm Street 2 right now.
Hey, is everybody okay?
Search me.
What's going on?
Lisa! Hey, buddy, you all right?
Hey! Just calm down, right? Relax. Yeah. It's gonna be all right. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Just tell us what you want, all right? Yeah, I'm here to help you.
Help yourself, fucker! You are all my children now.
What the hell are you doing?
Where'd he go?
Saying the pool scene is badass. It's really cool and shit, but it doesn't make a lot of sense because how the fucking Freddy 1 minute disappear in thin air when he's in reality? Somebody's clearly breaking the fucking reality rules here. You know, you gotta stop thinking out your little fucking box, dude. You know, still a one from Freddy vs. Jason. It just don't make sense to me because then he walks into the fence after he leaves after telling them, "You are all my children now," and then walks into thin air and disappears. But he's still in Jesse's body, so I guess Jesse's body allows him to leap out of the nightmare world into reality for brief moments of time, you know, until he can fully take him over, which is his inevitable, really, that's really what Freddy's goal is, to take over Jesse, I guess, and live in reality. That's what I got from this. I don't know what y'all got from it. That's what I was thinking. Why he wants to take over his body so badly so he can live out in the real world again, maybe. Overall, this movie, it's all right. It has good kills in it, little humor here and there that's pretty good. But overall, like I said, all the shit that I found negative about it really ruined the experience for me. So I'm just gonna have to say, yeah, this movie still sucks. I still don't like it. I still hate it. Other than Freddy and a few good things here and there, the pool scene and the finale with Jesse and his girlfriend killing Freddy at the very end, and you see Freddy's head dissolve and melt away. That part's awesome as shit. But other than that, fuck the rest of this movie. It sucks to me. So I can't wait to get on to Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. And I'll be coming at you with that hopefully this weekend or sometime soon. So hope you all had a great Christmas, and hope you have a equally just as good Happy fucking New Year. So It's been Savini Jason, and I will see y'all later.